be a 86.6 ohm, 1% tolerance, which I believe I have. Be a 86.6 ohm, 1% tolerance, which I believe I have. Be a 86.6 ohm, 1% tolerance, which I believe I have. Be a 86.6 ohm, 1% tolerance, which I believe I have. Be a 86.6 ohm, 1% tolerance, which I believe I have.
Check. Check. All right. Check. Check. All right. Uh-oh. Check. Check. All right. Uh-oh. Check. Check. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Wow. What a pain that was. So evidently I had I forgot I had reconnected everything a different way, but now we got it up and it seems to be working properly. I don't have any. Wow. My camera doesn't seem. There we go. So get the lighting on and then we're ready. All right. So I'm sorry for being late. You know, as soon as I got here, then I had nothing but computer problems. I don't have any. But we're here now and we're up and running. There we go. And that's good, right? Lighting on and then we're ready. Okay. All right. So and we have so tonight we're going to be looking at, I don't know what song we're going to do, but we're streaming straight off the studio and we're up and running. The studio computer. So I'll have to check it out and see if it's actually getting the sound like it's supposed to. I don't know what song we're going to do. Probably I had it set up, but I'm not sure if it still is. So let me look at it really quick and see if it's actually getting to see it now on Mac Stream. Here we are. Mac Stream, audio input capture, but I'm not sure HDMI. Yeah, everything should be there. So let me look at it really quick. I see something happening though. If it's actually getting to see it. I don't know what that is. Mac Stream, but it is doing something inside of HDMI. Yeah, everything should. Do I have? Let me mute this. I might have. No. I don't know what that is. Oh, something is. I'm just gonna mute it, I guess. I can't mute it. Oh, that's desktop audio, so we'll just turn that off for now. And then HDMI, you should have something coming in. We'll see. All right, let me go ahead and switch over real quick and we'll see how that works. Oh, okay, we got a problem there. Hold on. Something's weird. Nothing but problems today, man. Nice. Here we go. Let me look at that and see what's going on. It's on the right. Says default 1080p. I should be right. Evidently it's sending it out in a higher resolution. So let's see if I can capture it in a higher resolution. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now we have some things. I can turn the chat on and off if you guys need me to, or at least I can lower this down here somewhere. Well, let's see if I can. Yeah. I should make it put the filter in there, but I'll just leave it like that for now. All right. All right, so here we are in Ableton Live. Let me go ahead and switch over, and I will switch back once I get something playing. I want to make sure that you can hear what we're doing. I like to write in Ableton before I do anything else, and right now I'm sure I have a ton of stuff that I'm working on in here. Let's look. Open recent stuff, and so there's just tons of stuff, that I've been playing with. So I know which one I would like to work on. It's one of these, I think, but I'll go ahead and play one of these and see what happens. Bring it up. This thing's about to update, so it's freaking out on me. So I don't know what's going to go on with that. Yes, I have that iLock. Sugar Bites Apparel, East West Sounds. Activate. Activate. Wow, look at that. I don't know. I haven't, oh, you know what? I haven't brought up East West in a long time. Let me even check really quick what's going on with East West. Well, for now, we'll just quit it. Oh, well, I'm obviously using it. EW, what's it called? EW something. Look, it's not even here. Wow. There should have been an EW program right there. See what I can find in applications. And this is the life of a producer right here. Tracking down what in the world is going on with your computer. It's almost like things just happened. Play. Where's the installation center? Come to think of it, I haven't seen their charge in a long time. I wonder if they didn't make sure I got my iLock is there. And it's updating. So we're going to be waiting because it's updating. So right now I'll just quit that and see what let's see. It says it needs a new installation center. So we'll have to update that and let it go from there. and that's probably all my east-west stuff, right? So we'll see what happens, if it'll even load now that I don't have the east-west stuff in here. There we go. Some plugins may not work. Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start this one and see what we got going on. Oh, well, first let's look, because we have to change because I'm streaming live. So I need to change my audio output so that you can hear it. And it's already there. It's in multi. So you should be able to hear it. And I should be able to hear it. Yes, I hear it fine. Let me see what's going on. Mel, over here. I don't see it at all. I hear it fine. So I don't know if you're getting that. Let me see what's going on. Mel, over here. I don't see it at all. I hear it fine. So I don't know if you're getting that. That's what it should be. Let me see what's going on. Mel. I don't see it at all. I'm gonna have to go online and see what it sounds like, what's going on, because I don't see what's going on here. That's what it should be. You know, I had this going perfect. I'm so sorry. Let's just go ahead and go from here. What's going on, because I'm so sorry. On here. That's what it should be. You know, let's just go ahead and go from here. And you getting no sound at all? I'm so sorry. On here. Let's just go ahead and go from here. Let's go ahead and go from here. And you getting no sound at all? I'm so sorry. All right. And you getting no sound at all? I'm so sorry. So for some reason, the sound isn't being sent to the HDMI like it was last time. All right. And you getting no sound at all? So for some reason, the sound isn't being sent to the HDMI like it was last time. So for some reason, the sound isn't being sent to the HDMI like it was last time. Okay, it's not even selected. And I don't know why it wasn't. Oh, it switched. Okay, it made a different connection. Now you should hear something. Yes. Oh, it switched. and it's coming over my microphone as well because I have it on. And I don't know if I can change that right now. Just keep it low for me. All right, so this is one that I started a long time ago, and we're going to be working on it slowly. And there now, it shouldn't come back because I got it turned off. Well, I need to have a little bit of it. All right, so we can see that I am running this through automation. I'm not controlling it. This is how I like to write right here. So now I need to go ahead and think what I'm going to put in there, right? Something else. I think I'm going to add an instrument. So let's add. So there's notes for whatever I'm doing. I have a thing that I write notes on, but I don't have anything written in there. So let's add a track. It's going to be a MIDI track. Here, let's go ahead and stop it for a second. Could have stopped it here as well. And now we're going to add an instrument in there and see. VST. I know what I want, which one I want. Let's go to VST3. I would like oh, you know, it's probably not in here. It's probably in custom, but I'm gonna look under reverb or user. I don't see it there. Let's look under local. There's a certain synth I want to use. If I can find it. This is the problem with having 1,000 plugins. You can never find what you want. Where is it? It's called here. Let me see if maybe I can limit this down a little bit. Vocal synth, isotope. I don't want isotope, universal audio. No, I don't think it's in here. The one I want. I know it's in here because I use it a lot. Let's see. Maybe as contact, automation, wizard. That's a loop. There's Omnisphere already. Omnisphere, MIDI. So I don't want Omnisphere. I want another one that I have. So it's probably not under synth. What's it called? I'm sure it's not an audio unit. So And it's not universal audio. X for no. URL. She, no. Waves. I can't read it on this small little tiny screen. Terrible. I'm going to have to drag this over for a second, okay? Over to my other monitor so I can read it. And have some lines. No. REFX. Nexus. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's put a Nexus. An instance of the Nexus in here. All right. There's an update. Of course there is. Please close Ableton Live for the... I'm not going to close it right now. So, Nexus, my eyes are terrible, is one of my all-time favorite. One of my all-time favorite. What's going on with my keyboard? Wow, it's just nothing but problems tonight. I don't think it's picked up. Very strange. Nope, not hooked up. So that means I don't even know where my cord is to that. Let's see if I can find it. Wow. I might have an extra in my drawer. And I'm not seeing one there. Hold on. I think there's one right over here. I'll be right back. That's funny. No, one might not at a time. Unbelievable. Those things are dime a dozen, and all of a sudden I can't even find one. That's, I will find it. I know there was one in you. You look in here just a little bit deeper, and then I'll quit, I guess. You'll do. Man, that was terrible. I don't even know what happened to the one that used to be on here. You know, I had so many computer problems that it probably got blocked somehow. And so you just don't know. Now I can't even get it to plug in. All right. Oh, I was trying to plug it in the wrong spot. So I'm just going to have to hack it together now. Let's throw it in something. Oh, and this is not even right. Let's throw it in over here. It's okay. See, it's on. But because it wasn't hooked up when I started this, now it's not registering. Maybe says it's on. Maybe I gotta hook it up here, or it could be this piece of junk wire. This is a small one. There it goes. Very strange that it wouldn't go off of the, now. Now, this is why I like Nexus, man, because Nexus has good sounds, and they have all kinds of stuff, right? Nexus is really a nice analog sense. Now we got to figure out what we want that to sound like, right? So that would be a good bass, but let's look at some of these other sounds real quick. What I'd like to have some kind of lead, a lead sound. Let me check this real quick. And it looks pretty good still. All right, so some kind of lead sound. So here in Nexus, right, you can just pick your what you want, right? So here's let's go. I don't really want a dance lead, but let's try this dark core. And I don't really want a bass. Let's go here. Here's an ARP. Let's just see what we got. No. Okay, so some of them, the license preset is out. Looks like all of them. It's been a while since I wrote any music, so my licenses need to be updated. Are they all like that? Oh my gosh. Please use the RF cloud to update the licenses. All right. Let's see. I don't even think there was an RX cloud before. When I ran it before. Here we go. I guess I do have it. Will now update. So now it's updating. While that's updating, let's save this. And go ahead and save this. Because I changed it. All right, so I'll save live set. And then it's already 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go over because most of it was searching and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one and see what's on that other one. So right now we're doing the new 810. Look, I started working on this in 2021. Does that tell you anything? But this one says great start, so I'm curious about what it is. You know, I took a lot of time off of creating and making music and stuff because I went to college, became a teacher, right? And now I can't teach anymore, so I don't know. We'll just keep going. Here's the only problem with there's something going on in my computer right now. My screen is flashing and it's taking a long time to load. So maybe because I'm downloading a bunch of stuff right now. Oh, EW, let's look at that. Where's it at? None of this stuff is coming up. Why? All right, let's see what we got here. I don't see a lot to this, but I see a little bit. Let's just go ahead and start on top. Oh yeah, I remember this song. I couldn't find EW's having problems still. I'll work on all this stuff one more time during the week. Yeah, this is the one we're going to start working on. This is the one we're going to start working on. How come it didn't go forward though? There he goes. So this is called Closer. And the words are, get a little closer, touch a little over. Everyone to see, got to believe, or it might be believe. Oh, you gotta believe. Give me all da 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 da. You gotta prove yourself. You know da 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 da. I don't know. I probably should change that horn. And then I have it just going into what is going to be the end of the song. This will repeat a couple times, and then it'll go into this end cycle. Which notice that the whole timing, right, changes. Here we got 120 beats per minute, all the way down to 110 beats per minute. The timing changes. It's just it's a break. It's like a whole nother song. The whole feel, everything changes, right? For the ending, right? I forget what it's called now, but the refrain on the end. Right? Everything changes. But I like most of this stuff that's in here. And so this is the one we're going to work on right here. If we just start going over what's in here real quick, just so that we can catch up. I have a FL Studios instance right here. Here's a Nexus instance and a Nexus again. And this Nexus, obviously, I already converted it into a wave. And this one here, I haven't. See, it's not converted into wave, it's still MIDI. And then we have this audio I'm using for my drums, drum loop there. And then I have, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's CLA bass. CLA. Right now, comment. What does CLA stand for? Oops, I'm looking at my mic instead of looking at my camera. What does CLA stand for? Chris Lord Algae, right? He's well known for being a very good mixing engineer. Then I have an instance of Contact, another instance of Contact, a third instance of Contact, fourth instance of Contact, and a fifth instance of Contact. Right. So then I have Arcade, which is, I don't even think I'm using anything out of there though. But I think I canceled this membership, so it probably wouldn't come up. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's wanting me to log in. So the Arcade is down. Arcade is good for inspiration, right? It's good for inspiration. You want to be inspired, you go on Arcade and mess around and you get inspired with some stuff. Then I have two more instances of Contact. I have an instance of which I don't have it out right now, an instance of my Native Instruments Machine 2. And then the drum mix down, bass quit. I don't even know what that is. But I have all that's in there is a CLA bass and a resonance. Waves, it looks like. Let me see. Yeah, waves. So now I remember when waves was the only you can only have that in your dreams, right? In 2006, when I started, waves, to have the full package of waves that I have now was 10 grand, right? And now I have it all. So I didn't pay 10 grand for it. I bought it. It went way down in price, and I bought it. I think I got the diamond. I can't remember what I have, but I have a lot. Matter of fact, if we look real quick, let's just look at what waves stuffs I have. Here's the waves right here, right? So this is all wave stuff, all waves, all waves. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't stop. There's got to be 100 plugins or better in there, And if that's not enough, universal audio, because I have the twin. I mean, it's the same way, it's just so many, just tons and tons and tons. And then, what else do I have that I really like to use? Believe it or not, Spitfire audio is great, and the labs are free. And the BBC Symphony, I think, is free, the light one. And this is really cool. So that's worth buying. Spectrasonics, right? That's Omnisphere. There's I'm over now, so I might as well just talk a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and switch and just talk a little bit. There really is like 3 or 4 synth programs that you have to have them. You just have to have them. And Omnisphere is one of them. Omnisphere is like a must have. You have to have it. Spectrasonics Omnisphere. And then Of course, besides that, you already seen Nexus. I love Nexus. I mean, there's some people that don't like it. I really like the older version better. And when they sold the complete package, right? Now you have to buy each one separately, each little sound separately. It's nowhere near as good, but it's still, the sounds are just on top of the game. And then, besides that one and that one, of course, you have to have, here, let me go back over here. Here, let me go ahead and just switch this back real quick. I'm going to switch this back because I want to talk about some of these. All right. So I'm going to go up here and, Antares, really what you want Antares for is the chorus effects and the, you can separate it out to like a choir, and then also a couple other things. Of course, I think, Antares is also what you use for auto tune, right? A lot of people use auto tune, but this is a package that I bought. Gosh, it must have been 2007 Avox, right? And it's made by Antares, and it has choir and aspire and mutator and punch and all these things. Great for vocals, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, which was synths, right? And so there was a couple more I wanted to talk about. Let's see if I can find them in here. I don't know if this is it. Leonard Angel's Synth 1. I don't think that's it. Let me look though, just to see. I'll just add it in here real quick somewhere. Actually, let me just start a new file. New live set. Yeah, go ahead and save it. See how long this takes. Hopefully not long. That way I can go through some of these with you. If you ever want to go through any of this stuff deeply, you know, that would be a lot of fun to do. And of course, it's taking forever. Something's going on. I think it's doing an update, because this thing's a humongous computer, man. It's got several things. All right, let's see. I don't know if this is the one or not. Let me look real quick. Yeah. Right. Synth 1. This synthesizer is a must also. Right. Synth 1 by Linear Digital, however you say that. It's about $100 or so, you know, somewhere around there. And this is a must have, especially if you're doing any kind of EDM at all. Right. So that's a must have. Let's see. Also, there's a couple others here that are must haves. Where are they? Omnisphere, we already went over, but I'm thinking of one specific. Now I can't see for nothing when the monitor's clear so far away and super small like this, but I have it over here so that you can see it. Steinberg Media Technologies, they have some good stuff, but not what I'm looking for. A lot of people like Diva by UHG. I never was a really big fan of it. I prefer Nexus. Diva and Nexus are basically the same thing, um, just an analog synth, right? But I mean, I like Nexus a lot better than Diva. Divas also takes a lot of memory to run. So it's not as good in my opinion. Where's my I must pass it up because I know I have it. I'll just expand. I should talk about expand for a second. Expand is actually changed stock with Pro Tools and oh, it wouldn't come up. Something's wrong with it. I'll have to fix that too. And then structure also, let's see, neither one will probably come up. Which I purchased both of them. Structure's coming up. Nope, it's saying it wants to be activated. So there must be a problem with my expanded structure. Hmm. Wow. Just out of it, I guess. For some reason, my other two that I really wanted to talk about aren't here for some reason. Um, T5, no. That's just a whole nother set of stuff there. I'm sorry. Boring to watch me do all this, huh? Oh, huh. Very strange. I know it's got to be here. It's on the sphere. Okay, here's one of them. Serum. All right, serum is a must. It's not an analog. It's got several windows, and you can really do a lot with it. Let's just pick one. All right. Maybe I think the other one might have been a Native Instruments. Let me see if I can. So Serum is a must-have, right? And then the last one that I really is a must-have is actually there's two. One of them I never bought. I forget the name of it right now, but it's really good for low-end drums. And Native Romero, Native Instruments. Let's see, I think it might be in here. Massive. Yeah. And so Massive is the last one that really is a must. So I'll just pick something. The thing is that the problem with Massive is that you really have to study it to use it, right? Because it is so intricate and it has so much to it. And also Serum's the same way, but Massive is really good for bottom end, like sub sounds, and getting a really massive sound. There is another one, but I can't think of it, that I have never bought. But also besides those, though, of course, if you're writing anything that is going to have an older feel, you're going to need the chord package, right? So the workstation and the all this other stuff, right? Odyssey, chord, M1. Here's the M1 right here. So this is like the 80s, 90s, right? That's what this is. Wow, it's really taken a long time for such a light little plug-in. All right, so this is really gonna date your music if you use it, but it will. There's just some sounds in here that you're just not gonna be able to get unless you well, how come it's not letting me change it? Normally you can just change it right in here. File, load. It's me. I forgot. Load combination. All right, that's not it. All right, so we'll have to go this route. So combi, that means multiple instruments at once, programmed, a card if you had a card inside your keyboard. But let's just put a synth lead, pick a synth lead for a second. All right. So you get the idea. Those are all the synths and stuff. I'm trying to remember the name of the one that is really good for like drums and bass and stuff. And to see if I can find it real quick. Maybe I can find it. Um, best since VST. Let's see what we got. If it this says trillion, that's what it's called, trillion. So trillion I never bought. Trillion's pretty expensive. Let's see what it is. Of course, I have tons and tons of money wrapped up into these things. I mean, I can't even. Actually, it's come down in price. It's only $279 now. So it came down quite a bit. But if you were to, it's by Spectrasonics, the same people that do Omnisphere. So I would imagine that Spectrasonics probably has complete a complete package type thing to where you can buy Trilogy. Trilogy was another one. It's not letting me really look at them too much here. Huh, weird. Instruments, trillion demos. Let's see if I can get the, oh, trillions, what is for key, not for keys. I mean, it's for like Vienna. Oh, yeah. Interesting. So, let's look under legacy. They have Stylus, Atmosphere, Trilogy, Stylus Classic. All right, so Trillion. It's good for strings also, but I use a lot of other things for strings. And so I'm not using that. It's already going for 830. We messed around for like an hour. I didn't see my guy usually comes on and says, "Hey, get some viewers by paying some money here, or helping us out, or whatever." And while that may be a good idea, not to pay for the viewers, but to get some coaching, um, we'll see. We, but I'm really doing these live things because I wanted to, um, connect with my audience, and go over some of the stuff that I love, and try to share the information. And so that's why we have all these different things that are coming out. Um, that. Okay. That's interesting. Anyway, so I guess I have to keep it half and half to be able to keep the mic on. So that tomorrow we have guitar and worship. Okay, tomorrow, and then interesting. Thursday is content creation night. And then Friday, writing, songwriting. And then Saturday, no stream. And then Bible studies and stuff on Sunday. So Monday, Skyrim. Yesterday, we did Skyrim to production. And so each night, we're trying to do something different. If you'd like me to do something specific inside those genres, let me know, and we'll try to cover them as we go. All right? I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not famous, but I have a lot of information I can share with you. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining us. Let me know, and we'll see you tomorrow with with the worship night. Right, tomorrow's the worship night, so I'll have the guitar in, or maybe I'll do it on piano. I don't know, and we'll see. Okay, so what we'll do. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm trying to keep these loose. We'll see you tomorrow. Also, if you'd like me to double up, right, tomorrow's the worship on anything, let me know. I'll have the guitar. Okay. Or maybe I'll do it on piano. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. And we'll see. Okay, so what we'll do. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm trying to keep these loose. We'll see you tomorrow. Also, if you'd like me to double up, right, tomorrow's the worship on anything, let me know. I'll have the guitar. Okay. Or maybe I'll do it on piano. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. And we'll see. Okay, so what we'll do. All right, I'm trying to keep these loose. Also, if you'd like me to double up, right, tomorrow's the worship on anything, let me know. I'll have the guitar. Okay. Or maybe I'll do it on piano. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.